welcome back to That Dad Guy. It's September 6th, 2023, and today's the day that I show you the postcards that I bought while I was away on vacation. I'm going to show you the World Postcard Day card that I created and talk a little bit about that. And I received this envelope as an official from Post Crossing. It had a postcard in it. It had this first day issue envelope, which was really cool, and this cancellation that goes with it. There was a bookmark in it. There was a notepad piece of paper that was in it. One thing I forgot to show you, because I didn't actually know that it was in it, because it was hidden in with the stamps that he sent that I'm going to show you shortly. But there was this tag, came off of a piece of clothing. There was this little postcard, which is really cool. And these two stickers. And then a few stamps. So I thought what I would do is I would start with showing you the stamps that were in the envelope, because we were talking about that envelope first. And then I'll move on to the postcards that I purchased while I was away. And then I'm going to finish with World Postcard Day. Leave you in suspense till the very end. Leave me a bit of suspense too, because I've not opened the parcel. So I know what should be in there. We'll see if everything goes according to plan. All right, let's start with the stamps that were sent in this envelope. And yeah, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see. So all of these stamps are from Taiwan. It's a nice celestial one. A little time on each one here so you can see it. Let the camera focus. This one here looks like it's probably for Year of the Tiger, and then a Year of the Rabbit maybe next to it. Cute little rabbit. And then another one here. Move down here. Maybe another Year of the Tiger. Looks like it might match up with this one. Year of the Pig. There we go. Nice little collection of stamps from Taiwan. So thank you so much for the nice little surprise envelope of goodies. I will put those aside. Let's get to what postcards I bought while I was away on vacation. I didn't just want to buy the same things over and over again, so I went out of my way to try to find things that were a little bit different and maybe things that people tend to collect. The first set of cards I bought was when I was in Quebec City. I found a shop in Old Quebec that had a bunch of postcards that were at a decent price, and I went with this. So we've got a bear. Some people really like the animal series, especially animals from the country that I'm in, Canada. Other people really enjoy maps, and this one has a lot of different things going on in the map. You can see there's a moose right here over where I live. Polar bears. And this one is all types of animals that you might find in Canada, from whales to husky dogs, bears, beavers, seals, caribou. Yeah, all sorts are in there. We have some raccoons, not just indigenous to Canada, but I do have them coming through my backyard from time to time. Some more animals you might see. Are you sensing a theme yet? Yeah, definitely going with lots of animal postcards. People really appreciate animals, and people like maps. So here's another map one, a map of Quebec. Now this one also has Labrador, as if it was part of Quebec. It is not. Labrador belongs to Newfoundland, so that's why it is Newfoundland and Labrador. So they just kind of forgot about that when they made that map. Look at Quebec. And more Quebec in the different seasons. This one I like. Rue du Petit Champlain in Quebec, so in old Quebec City. I got a couple of those. These I'm multi-view of Quebec City. I got a couple of those as well. Chateau Frontenac, the big hotel. 2 of those. And some multi-views again. There's Montmorency Falls, that if you go back and look at my vacation videos, we went there and did some things. Here's another multi-view of Quebec. Once again, Montmorency Falls in there. It's a highlight. The beautiful Chateau Frontenac. And here are the falls once again. Another angle of Rue du Petit Champlain. And a winter angle of it as well. And then one with the Quebec flag in the background. So those were my first card purchase. I only had 2. I bought in Quebec City, and then I bought again when we went on the adventure to Sentier des Cimes Laurentides. And what is that again? It's that, Sentier des Cimes Laurentides. That was the treetop adventure that we did that went up that 40-meter spiral that you could look down from in the mesh in the middle if you were so brave. So I got some postcards when I was there as well. Here is said tower in the woods. A nice sunset view of it. And there you go. I didn't get a lot of those. I just got the 3. They were a bit more expensive, and the thing that I really wanted to get and did get a few of, they were quite expensive, but I couldn't pass them by because I hadn't seen them before. I've received them, but I haven't seen them before. It's a wooden postcard, and it's a very thin one, almost like bark. This is a happy birthday postcard. So you can still add the stamp up there and have the address, and so it might be perfect thing to send when someone's birthday is coming up, but still use it as a postcard. I have this one here of a mama and baby deer. You can see another wooden postcard, a little bit thin, so I definitely would put these in envelopes, and they did give me envelopes to go with it for the price. I was glad they did. How about a bear with his honey? That's what you expect with bears, isn't it? The 4 bees have worked all that time, and then the bear just comes along. And then the last one I thought was really cute too is this one here. It's more of a Christmas one. It's the Nutcracker. Merry Christmas on the back. But I have not seen wooden postcards. I've received wooden postcards. I've mailed out those wooden postcards that I've received. But I hadn't seen them in stores before to buy them. So when I saw these ones, I thought, I gotta do that. Because people are gonna enjoy getting them. And it was a nice memory from where I went. All right, let's get into World Postcard Day. So this is the box that arrived. Snail mail and with Smokey and we got to talking and or texting back and forth, and we were talking about putting together a card. He'd asked me if I'd ever used Canva before to print. Now, we both use it for creating thumbnails. It's a great program. We're not sponsored by them. They're not giving us any sort of royalties for talking about them, but I'm still going to promote them because it's a good product. It's a free product, so you can go on there and create your cards. You can create little videos and all sorts of things with it. But one of the things they have is a print feature. So Smokey asked me if I'd ever print with them before. I hadn't. And so we both decided that we would. And he's already put his video out, so you can go check out Snail Mail with Smokey and see what he created for his World Postcard Day. There are other people out there that have also created, like Renee Lewis, just a couple days ago, put out her video showing her card that she's created. I know Jilly B Living Her Life Her Way has ordered a bunch of different cards, not necessarily for her channel, but cards that she'll send out. So I went ahead and ordered it. Let's open it up and see what we got. Like I said, I haven't opened it before, so it's going to be new to me. A little packaging. Always seems impossible until it's done. That's the slogan inside. So sometimes you think, I couldn't create my own postcard. It's not that difficult. And when you have a printer to do it, even better. So in the past, I've ordered postcards before. I've created them. I've taken them to Staples and they weren't thick enough. You can see the box that it comes in. Really cute, actually. Could be used for something else. I ordered 50 postcards. Yeah, like I said, I've used Staples before, but the paper was quite thin. I didn't really like them. If you've gotten a That Dad Guy postcard from me, it's a thinner, wobbly postcard. Not my favorite, but I did like the first one that went out. I like the image. I like to be able to send it. If I decide to create some more postcards, I might do it with Canva, and I'm actually thinking I will. So this is my postcard. I went with the 4x6, so the smaller. I went with the matte finish, so you can write on the back without having it smear around like a gloss would. I upgraded the paper to the higher quality, so it had a nice thickness to it. This does. Very happy with it. Are you ready to see it? I see it. It looks like what I created. If you had last year's, if you remember last year's, there's a theme. So if you remember last year's postcard, I've kind of gone on with that too. I created 3 different postcards, and my friend Nicole in Ohio, I sent her some previews and said, these are the ones that I've created. What do you think? And she thinks this is the one that I should have got. And so this is the one that I did get, because I thought about it too and thought, what best goes with my channel? Polo best goes with my channel. So we took this picture of Polo, or I took this picture of Polo out in the grass, and he normally is an inside hedgehog, but on really warm days, every once in a while, I like to let him go outside now with me close by so he doesn't run off, just so he can smell nature and be there. I'm not sure if it's the best thing to do, but he likes it. He likes the smells, and gives him a little bit of nature. So here we go. Here's my 2023 That Dad Guy World Postcard Day card. I got 50 of them. I know they won't last. I got 50 of them last year and they went quick. What I do is I save a couple slots before October 1st, and then I mail out to make sure that I mail on October 1st. And then the rest of the cards go to those people that are messaging me or sending me postcards, direct swaps with me. When I get something from them in around October 1st, instead of sending out the regular cards that you see me do on my Sunday, I'll be sending out some of these in response. So that's what I try to do to be fair, rather than people say, oh, can you send me one? Can you give me one? What I do is if you send me a card and I'm responding to it, I'll respond with this. It could even be on your card that when you send it, you say, I'd really like a World Postcard. Then I will try to accommodate. Just like Renee, though, we have limited numbers and we can't send to everyone, but if I can, I will. So that's what I do. When I get a card from somebody, I'm always responding with the card. That's how we direct swap. And so rather than doing another card, World Postcard Day, I'll be sending these out. So I expect my friends hopefully will enjoy getting these cards, because 50 of you will. And those are either the direct swaps or the few official post-crossing ones. So thanks so much for waiting to see what has come out. I hope you like the image. I like the pet. Polo's great, so why wouldn't he be great on a card? So that's what I want. I look for a couple different images of him being silly and things, and this seemed to be the best one, best representation of him. So Polo was on the card last year. Polo made the card again this year, And using Canva, I'm really happy with the way these cards have turned out. So I think I'm going to be sending another order in a little while with a new That Dad Guy card that I can send out to people. That's the plan. So if you have questions about Canva, I'll be happy to try to answer them. But best thing to do really, and I found it too, is just go on the website, canva.com, and just play around with it. It doesn't cost you anything to do anything. And you just put the images in you want, you find the elements. You can even upgrade. I know Smokey said that he has upgraded and gone to the pro version and is paying whatever that monthly fee is. I haven't done that yet. I'm still trying to keep my costs down with doing the YouTube channel, with post-crossing, doing all the other things that happen in life. So I haven't gone to the pro, but there is a lot of things you can do for free. And especially if you have your own pictures and your own images to use, it's magic, it's easy. So go on canva.com, play around with it, see what you think. If you create yourself a card, you can go to the print function. And this costs, just to give you an idea, it costs $35 for the upgraded paper, the matte finish, 50 cards. That's 35 Canadian. So for 50 cards, you're well under $1 Canadian a card. You're not quite at the 50 cents, but like 65 cents, 70 cents for a card, that's not too bad. It's hard to find a shop these days now that will do that and to get a good finish. And to get a card that looks like this, that has polo on it, priceless, right? So thanks for waiting around for it, and hope you like it. Hope you like the other cards that I picked on vacation too. They will go into my supply, and I'm sure that they will get mailed out quickly. Thanks to the stamps that were sent, I appreciate that. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I think it will be my break day. So you probably won't get a video from me tomorrow unless inspiration hits. I might have a stamp video or something that I decide that I want to do, but I am catching up at work too, so it is busy. So it might be a break day, and then back into the regular rotation of what I got this week on Friday. Saturday, I will answer your questions, so make sure you go back into the last one. It was part 82 with my buddy John. We read off the recipes that you guys have sent, and I gave you the new question for the month of September. Leave me a question there so I can answer it this weekend. Other than that, have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?